Flaca and Un Círculo Laguna.
Anybody wanna get down, you know I got that, rock that. See some black hoodies, I'm up to no goodie. They dance while I boogie. Who's that now, baby? Who's this? Like a semi-automatic, they panic, I can't miss. Stay crisp, midnight creeper, after the party, I'll eat your pizza. We got a mega beast that's unsweeter. Step into the room, please greet the speaker. Marvelous, gotta be one of us. We do this, I told you you can trust. Ready when you're ready, I'm ready to rip it up. Yeah, full speed, yes indeed, so pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Like engine number 9, we're ripped up. Spin it round like a snapback. Anybody wanna get down, you know I got that, rock that. See some black hoodies, I'm up to no goodie. They dance while I boogie. Who's that now, baby? Who's this? Like a semi-automatic, they panic, I can't miss. Stay crisp, midnight creeper, after the party, I'll eat your pizza. We got a mega beast that's unsweeter. Step into the room, please greet the speaker. Marvelous, gotta be one of us. We do this, I told you you can trust. Ready when you're ready, I'm ready to rip it up. Yeah, full speed, yes indeed, so pick it up, 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 like engine.
Is one vote. Then we have two fantastic guest judges who I'd like to introduce right now, starting with the Juggle Sensei himself, Mr. Matt Hall.
Good evening, everyone. Great to be here. I'm super stoked. I was there at the Canada, US, Mexico battle, which was insane. And I came back for more. I got to have more.
Awesome. Matt, what are you looking for tonight from the competitors?
As always, you want to know how you're being judged. You want to know how we're evaluating. I bring to this kind of event my old B-boy upbringing and being in the cypher, being in the battle. I don't want to just see good tricks. I want to see musicality. I want to see movement. I want to see reactions to your partner, right? Being in the cypher and battling somebody means you beat them. You don't just do a presentation that is isolated from what the other person did. There needs to be connection and telling of a story.
Fantastic. Thank you, Matt. Our other special guest judge is the one and only Vivica Gardner, very distinguished juggler, IJA organizer, championship director. I could just go on and on. Circus NYC. Vivica, what are you looking for tonight?
Hey, everybody. I'm a huge fan of Battle Night. It's just become one of my favorite things since it was a part of IGA. I'm so grateful to Tinoco and La Flaca and Kevin for doing this and for involving me. And what am I going to be looking for? I'm really looking for attitude, for creativity. And I got to say, I think I have a little bias for routining, for people who do something a little different with their time and structure the time and maybe structure the 3 entries a little bit differently so that we get to see new things and not just see the same thing over and over again, no matter how awesome that thing is.
Nice.
And if I may, me gustaría decir hola y gracias y bienvenidos a todos nuestros hispanohablantes. Me encantan las noches de batallas y estoy muy emocionante estar aquí hoy y ojalá que pudiera decir todo esto en español y en inglés, pero no, no tengo, solamente me faltan 2 cosas, la gramática y el vocabulario. Así hablo en inglés, pero estoy muy feliz de estar aquí. Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you so much for being here. A very distinguished judging panel. These are jugglers who have seen it all, the world's best on stage in competition. They know what they are talking about. And un gran hola, bienvenidos a todos nuestros hispanohablantes, bienvenidos a Battle Night USA. La mayoría de este programa va a estar en inglés, pero sí vamos a hablar a veces en español también. Okay, continuing on, just a few quick notes. One, yes, it's a competition, but it's not about a battle or who is the best. On any given night, anyone could win. Any of these competitors, if they have a good round, could absolutely win. But it's about community. Battle Night is about fun. It's about club juggling, inspiration, community, just being together. And on that note, toward the end of the program, we're going to have a fiesta. I'd say it's one of my favorite parts of Battle Night. We turn on the cameras. You can dance a little, juggle, but we just cycle the camera views. We have a nice fiesta. I hope you'll stick around for the fiesta. All right. Well, that's about it. I'm going to read off our battles in the order that we're going to have them, and then we will get started. The first battle is going to be between Wyatt Davis and Eli March. Wyatt will go first. Eli will respond. These were chosen by hat. These are not decided. This is randomized selection. Then we're going to jump over to turn this on. Then we're going to jump over to the right there. We're going to have Kevin Ringel versus Willis. Kevin versus Willis. Oops, wrong one. Kevin versus Willis. There we go. That's the second battle. Kevin starts, Willis responds. Third battle, Tesla versus Spades. Tesla versus Spades. And Tesla will start, Spades will respond. And our final battle of the night, Matan versus Zoe. Matan versus Zoe. Matan will begin. Zoe will respond. Fantástico, amigos. Ok, vamos a empezar con la noche de batalla. Here we go. The first battle again is Wyatt Davis versus Eli March. My co-host Tinoco is going to be the one telling you how to begin. Basically, he'll say ready. Then he'll say clubs up. When you hold your clubs up, that indicates you are ready. He will start the music. The music is the cue to get going. There's a quick make some noise, then the music starts. If you go over, you'll hear the
Make some noise.
If you go too long. There it is. All right, so let's head over to our first competitor, Mr. Wyatt Davis. I'll hand it over to you, Tinoco.
Ready? It's okay. The new circle in the house. Wyatt Davis, clothes up. Ready, set, go. Battle Night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Okay, Eli March. Ready? Gloves up. Ready, set, go. Battle Night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Okay. Wyatt Davis, clothes up, ready, set, go. Battle Night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Clothes up. Ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, Wyatt Davis. Ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, the last one. Clothes up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay. Fantastic. Great job, guys. Tinoco, ¿puedes launch el poll? No sé, es diferente. Ahora no puedo hacerlo. Trátalo.
Listo.
Okay, you're going to launch the poll. Ya hiciste? Can we see the can people see the poll? Can I get a head nod? For some reason I'm not getting. Yeah, we got the poll. Great. I just can't see it. That's all. That's great. No problem. Vote 1 for Wyatt Davis, 2 for Eli March, 1 for Wyatt Davis, 2 for Eli March. ¿Qué piensas, Tinoco, de la primera batalla? What do you think?
Bueno, primero quiero invitar a todos mis compañeros mexicanos que están conectados a votar número 1 por Wyatt Davis y número 2 por Eli March. Y de ahí en más, pienso que la batalla para comenzar la Liga Latina está muy interesante. Veo unos estilos con mucho movimiento dentro de Wyatt Davis junto con Eli March y la verdad no sé qué pensar. Déjame, voy calentando yo también a ver qué se manifiesta esta noche.
Okay, cierra el poll, close the poll. Y no puedo ver el poll, por eso, Tinoco, tienes que anunciar.
Okay, the first point is the number 1, Wyatt Davis.
The public vote goes to Mr. Wyatt Davis. Heading over to our first judge of the night, Juggle Sensei and Matt Hall. What are your thoughts? What is your vote?
All right. So right off the bat, Wyatt, first round, manipulation. By the way, hair looks great. That's awesome. And then Eli, bold, juggling, some manipulation. Wyatt was heavy on the manipulation. Eli had manipulation and juggling. I had Eli in the first round. Clear. I was feeling it. But then second round for Wyatt with the fish windmill, little drop, but good recovery. Great manipulation at the end with the blind catch. Fantastic. Second round goes to Wyatt for sure. Third round, Wyatt just kept piling it on, man. Brought out the toss juggling in addition to the manipulation, blind catches, the stall variation from one to the other side, changing position. Fantastic. Eli had a couple drops in the second round. And then the third round was a grab bag, a little bit of everything. I liked the variety. I liked him pushing it, but I got to go with Wyatt.
Matt votes for Mr. Wyatt Davis. And our second special guest judge, Vivica.
Hey, everybody. So every week I watch these and I go, whoo, glad I'm not a judge because they're all so great. It's so hard to decide. And then here I am a judge. And I was like, every single time one of them juggled, I was like, that guy. Wyatt, I love the mix, the breaking up the speed, the slow, the fast, the routining, how flowy it was, how clean that first round was, the gorgeous dance. Eli just has so much fun out there though. I love the way you just love juggling and it shows, and you've got such swagger out there. Second round, both of you a little bit droppier, but still like pushing it. But in the third round, I still didn't know what I was going to do. And I got to say, the swagger took over a little bit. It went a little out of control. And Wyatt pulled off another really different routine. So I'm also going to give my vote to Wyatt there, but it was a tough decision.
Thank you so much, judges. That's 3-0 for Mr. Wyatt Davis. Tough competition. Eli, thank you so much for competing. Why don't you just give us a few words on your experience and your thoughts at Battle Night?
I'm just so happy to be here tonight, and that was a lot of fun. Wyatt, you are incredible. I hope to see you take it all the way. And greetings from smoky Southern Oregon here on the farm. Hope everyone's doing well out there.
Love it. And I got to agree. You have fun when you juggle. You are fun to watch juggling. You bring joy because you are experiencing joy, and it's awesome. We love you, Eli. Thanks for competing.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
All right. Moving on to our next battle. This battle is Kevin Ringel versus Willis. And Kevin starts, Willis responds. So we're going to hop over to Mr. Kevin Ringel. Heck of a hat juggler. Did you know he does clubs as well? He sure does. Okay, Tinoco, it's all you, bud.
Okay, Kevin, Tinoco is ready. This is Kevin Ringo.
Yep.
Okay, Kevin, clubs all up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thanks,
this is
Kevin.
his round. Willis, clubs up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Power moves. Okay, the second round. Kevin, clubs up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay. Clocks up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, the final round, the third round. Clocks up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, the last one. Ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Power move.
Wow. Great battle. Okay, Tinoco, launch el poll, por favor.
Okay, number one for Kevin. Number 2 for Willis.
Vote 1 for Kevin Ringo, 2 for Willis, 1 for Kevin, 2 for Willis. Launching the poll.
Okay, the poll is now. Número 1 para Kevin, número 2 para Willis. Y no manches, estuvo ahí la batalla entre Willis y Kevin, estuvo bien padre, ¿ves? Ver todas las combinaciones que ha logrado encontrar Willis con los shoulder pad y toda esta parte del superior de los hombros y de los antebrazos y brazos, es increíble. Y los movimientos que está mostrando Kevin, también interesantes, hay algunas atrapadas, algunos rescates interesantes. Pero bueno, a ver, la gente ya está muy decidida, Kevin.
Remember, you can only vote on the poll, not in the chat. Chat doesn't count, just the poll. All right,
Okay.
let's get ready. Vote, vote, vote. Let's close it down. Tell us the winner.
Okay, the winner is El participante número 2, Willie Hills.
Public vote goes to Willis. All right, now to our judge, the Juggle Sensei.
All right. So once again, we didn't have a contrast in styles. We basically had a battle of two similar styles, but that both were primarily manipulators. And the thing with manipulation is, if you're going to do that style, you got to pack a lot into a short time, especially with 30 seconds, right? Manipulation can be slow, but in this case, you really got to stack it up. And Willis the whole time was putting on a masterclass about the new school and the manipulation, the shoulder shower that he did, all the various cascades. Kevin had a nice little wrist trap cascade going on there, and there's one little nice anti-gravity move at the end in the second round, like that. Couple drops, right? That's the other thing about manipulation. If you're gonna do manipulation, that's not like throwing up a 3-club whirlwind, right? Triple pirouette. There's less risk there in some cases. So anytime you're manipulating, there are difficult manipulations, but either way, you gotta hit them. So when you drop in manipulation, it's more noticeable. It's more relevant in that case. So Willis, you are moving on, sir.
All right, Willis has got the vote. Now to our second special guest judge. Thoughts and your vote.
So once again, I guess the decision has been made. But it was really a joy to watch both of you guys juggle. The Willis, in your first round, I was just you start with the wrist swings, and then it was off your shoulders, and it was off your body, and then it was off your arms. And it was really just gorgeous. I love the use of all of it. I didn't realize until the second round that you were a little stiff in the first round, because in the second round you started to actually relax into it and dance and have fun. And the cats ran through, which was fun, and you had a little more confidence. And then just nailed it in the final round with the shoulder balances and stuff. Kevin definitely trying some really great moves. I like the swinginess into the juggling, like the sort of swing starts, especially on the third round, which was great, and the big swagger finish. But the vote goes to Willis.
All right, that's a 3-0 win for Mr. Willis. Thanks to judges. Yeah, sometimes, Vivica, your vote won't make a difference in the winner, but we still like to know. But also, often your vote will be the deciding vote as well. All right, we're going to head over to Mr. Ringle. Talk to us, Kevin. How was your experience? Closing thoughts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was a blast. I didn't know what I didn't know what I was getting myself into going up against Willis. But man, you put up a good fight. That was a lot of fun, and beat Wyatt in the finals.
Nice.
Thank you, guys.
Right. That was like a Southwestern battle. That was Arizona, LA area. Southwestern battle. That was pretty cool. All right, our next battle is Tesla versus Spades. Tesla versus Spade. Tesla starts, Spades responds, and this is like a flow artist battle. Like there's all, a juggler and a flow artist. There's a lot of overlap here, but these two come from the flow world. They are my flomies. I'm not afraid to say it. And so it's time to get down with our next battle. We're starting off with Tesla. Tinoco, take us away.
Okay, Tesla close up, close door, close up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, respond. Spades. Close up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, Tesla, start, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, Tyler, respond. Gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, start, Tesla. Clothes up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, this is the last one. Gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Power move.
Pandemic power move. Ay, Dios mío. Tinoco. Perros, masks, quake, loco. All right. We're going to launch the poll. That's
Okay.
vote 1 for Tesla, vote 2 for spades. 1 for Tesla, 2 for spades. Make sure you vote not in the chat. I'll give you about 30 seconds. What do you think, Tinoco? ¿Qué piensas?
¿Qué puede decir? Otra vez, la Battle Night siempre tan complicada, el estilo de Tesla manejando como un popping, un tooting, ahí algo medio muy cuadrado, muy plano ahí. Y Tyler, al contrario, pues utilizando el espacio, los lanzamientos, y los dos, claro, utilizando también los ritmos. Creo que estaban ahí conectando con los ritmos, sentían la música y me gustó mucho la batalla. Yo no puedo votar ahora, así que vámonos con la gente que sí puede votar. ¿Qué dice el público?
Let's see
Vamos
what
a
the
compartir
public
el
says.
resultado. Y el voto del público es para el participante number 2, Spades.
Spades, very close on the
close.
vote. Public votes for Spades. Let's go to our special guest judge number 1, Juggle Sensei, Matt Hall.
I'm going to let Vivica go first this time. I think she gets to go first.
Okay, yeah, we can mix it up, no problem.
Okay, sure. Wow. Well, let's see. Unlike Kevin, I don't have flomies. I'm a straight up juggler without the flow. And so for Willis, I really appreciate the mix of more juggling and flow. I like as a designer, I appreciate the costume change. We saw some fun gimmicks, the dog coming in, the blind chest rolls at the end with the mask. That was just awesome. But I felt like some of the juggling was a little conservative and some of it was not all in control. And we saw some things we were used to. And there were some times where where the juggling was kind of secondary to the gimmicks or to the dancing. Tesla did introduce some juggling in the second round and began to do that. And it wasn't as strong as the flow stuff, but the flow stuff just blew me away. I really loved the routining. I loved the precision of it, the stop and start. I don't know what I wrote down here that I could not read my own writing, but my vote goes to Tesla.
Ooh, Tesla. Nice. Which means final vote, deciding vote, Mr. Matt Hall. What do you think?
Tesla. I've seen you before in the battle. I love it. I love the flow. I love the manipulation, the shapes, the tutting, boom, 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 bam, like that. Fantastic. Love it. But once again, like I said in the last battle, if you're in a b-boy battle and you just do footwork and you don't do any flow or freezes or starts or ends, then that maybe is not going to work it, right? I want to see the full package. And Tyler, you had the first round. Tesla, without first round, boom, done, it's yours. Tyler almost, though, with the Mills Mess on flats with the recovery. I don't know if anybody saw that. That was a great recovery in Mills Mess flats. First round still goes to Tesla, but Tyler he's staying close, right? He's staying in the back of my mind. Second round, then once again, if the drops hit, how do you handle them? How do you pick up that club? People, we got to learn how to pick up clubs with style, right? You could do a Colt 45 or a ninja drop and pick up the club. Do something, right? Make it part of the act. So the manipulation in your third round, Tesla, right? You had that little blowout at the end, same thing, right? If you're gonna bet it all on one style, then you better do it clean. Second round, for me, spades, yeah, the big coat, that is harder. That's crazy. And I kind of went, why did you do that? You're making your life harder. But it still was fun. And then the dog piece, right? So second round kind of had me kind of even. And then third round, the shoulder roll to trap at the beginning. Tyler, you pulled it. Well done. That was a big risk and that was a good move. The stale fish juggling, mixing different styles. Of course, yeah, the mask, the blind. That's a nice little. That's like one of the Japanese b-boys I know, like doing flares and then taking off a shirt while he's doing a flare. That was fun and that was cool. I liked it. But in the end, I asked myself, who had the full package? Tyler, you're going on.
Takes it close.
Okay,
a close
Tyler.
Battle. Mr. I appreciate your style so much that it's not just a little dance. You really are tutting with clubs. I find it very inspiring and perfect for the battle night floor. What do you have to say?
It's just really fun. I really don't consider myself a club jungler, so it always is surprising when you ask me to do this one and the last one. And I always feel so intimidated watching everyone else. It makes me so nervous right before I do my round because like everyone is just killer. And it's like no matter who I get paired up against, I'm like, I really got to like go 110%. And like Tyler definitely killed it. The blindfold I was not expecting, and the coat was also pretty lit. That was a total G move. So good job, Tyler.
Yeah, that was our first pandemic. Very cool. Y el pero, huh? Usa el pero. Loquísimo. Okay, congratulations to both of you for a battle well fought. We are heading on to our fourth final of the prelim. We had a question in the chat, so here's how it goes. We have our 4 prelims. The winner from each prelim moves on to the semifinals, and then those are the top 2, who win the semifinals. Those 2 automatically get their passage, Marvin, all the way to the grand finals. Top 2 from every night, but the top 2 also show down to decide the winner tonight, and each night has its own individual winner. Top 2 from each night head to the grand championship in November. Our final battle for the preliminary rounds is Matan versus Zoe. Matan versus Zoe. Matan begins, Zoe responds. Take it away, Tinoco.
Okay, Matan starts, gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, so response, gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, the second round. Matan start, gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, people, 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 people. So please.
That was whatever.
Power move.
Forever.
Okay, response. Second round. Gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
That was whatever.
Okay, third round. Starts, gloves up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Oh! Okay, the last one. So, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
This is how we chill from 93.2.
Okay, is the final. This is the fourth battle. Is the final battle.
All right, we are going to launch the audience poll. That's participant 1 is Matan, participant 2 is Zoe. 1 Matan, 2 Zoe. 1 Matan, 2 Zoe. And to answer the chat, there's no ties in the preliminary rounds. There's only ties, replicas in the prelims, or pardon me, in the semis and the finals. So vote, vote, vote. ¿Qué piensas, Tinoco?
Uy, Kevin, esta batalla estuvo terriblemente buena. Tengo dos mensajes rápidos y concretos. Para Matan tengo un mensaje hard tricks, trucos duros, estuvo ahí, pum, poderosísimo. Pero también tengo otro mensaje para el Soy y es ¡qué estilo, hermano! ¡Qué estilo del Soy! Sin palabras, sin más palabras, Kevin.
So much style. He
Cerramos el
loved the
poll.
difficulty of Matan and the style. Such style from Zoe, he says. All right, the poll results are participant number 2, audience votes for Zoe. Audience votes for Zoe.
Ruido para el participante 2.
We'll go ahead. Since we did 2 the other way, we'll do 2 this way, and we'll start with Vivica.
All right, I'm unmuting myself, but I still have a poll on my screen, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't know if it did it for everybody. All right, great. So we saw 2 really different styles here. I'm going to go in order for how we saw them. Matan in the first round, I was really impressed with how much, it was just straight juggling. There was no manipulation, there was no flow, but how much of your body you were able to work into it is behind your back. It was through your legs, it was through your shoulders, like it was under your legs. But it was feeling a little bit tentative. Struggling a little bit. Zoe had the opposite. It was just so flowy. It was so, the spins, it was very well routined. And I'm checking my notes here. And that continued throughout the battle. I think Matan had some there were in each segment, there was 1 or 2 things where I was like, oh, he's doing the shoulder things the other way. I don't speak juggling as well as Matt Hall to know what everything's called, but like, oh, now they're on the handles, now they're on the knobs, or he's doing those flats from the bodies instead of from the handles. And there was always something really cool, but it stayed tentative. It stayed a little bit struggling. And Zoe is just so clean and so routine. And like Matt was talking about how you deal with drops, and when you didn't care, we didn't care. And they just came back in and stayed flowy. And besides all of that, I can't vote, I'm worried what will happen if I vote against somebody who's got a stormtrooper standing by. So my vote's going for Zoe.
Second vote goes to Zoe. Let's get some thoughts from the Juggle Sensei.
I agree with everything that Vivica, my better half, said. Fantastic from both people. Matan, under that ceiling, man, woo, muy loco, right? Crazy to go do that stuff under that ceiling. Sarah Noel called it out in the chat first, but the minute you did it, I was like, a 3-up pirouette on singles under that ceiling in your socks on the carpet. No joke. One of the better moves of the night, in my opinion. But I'm a toss juggler, so there is that. Also, I want to point out another thing that Matan did. If you're looking for musicality, going into the chest rolls right at the change of the music. I don't know if you planned that or if it just worked out. But that was like Oh, just mwah, perfecto. It's fantastic. That said, Zoe, I noticed the up rock right at the beginning in round one. I don't know. I think that was it. I saw some up rock, manipulations, fish, the reverse helicopter throws. Very nice. Dealt with the drop really clean. Solid all around. That's what I'm saying, right? All around, multiple styles. You had, if this was breakdancing, you had the up rock, the footwork, the floor work, the power moves, the freeze at the end. You had the full package. Zoe, of course.
That's 3 votes for Zoe. She moves on to the next round. Let's stop in and talk to Matan. Matan, as many know, is a ball juggling specialist, but the guy can tear up some 5 club tricks too. So we had to bring him in. Badass IJA involvement as well. Talk to us, Matan. How was your experience?
That was so much fun. I was super nervous. I don't do clubs for people a lot. Mostly I do it standing here by myself. But it was a really great opportunity. It was so much fun. Zoe, you killed it. Good luck in the next rounds. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming, Matan. That was awesome. And yeah, the 3 up with the low ceiling. Risky. All right. So that was the prelim. Here is the brackets for our semifinals. 4 competitors in the semifinals. We have Wyatt versus Willis in the first battle. Wyatt versus Willis. And in our second battle, Spades versus Zoe. Spades versus Zoe. In this case, we're going to flip it around a little bit. Willis will start for the next battle. But before we get there, I just want to give a big shout out to one of the Battle Night sponsors, Ka Ocho, an incredible prop company. Morgan, if you could get the Ka Ocho links up here in the chat, check them out. They're extremely supportive of Battle Night. They're very, very up to date. They're donating some epic prizes. The top 3 in the Grand Championship are going to get prize packages, not just like a club or two, like clubs, glow, there's glow clubs, there's regular clubs, there's swag. We got an awesome set of prize packages. So big shout out to Ka Ocho for their support. Yep, their links are on the website. Please, we highly encourage you to check them out. All right, we are on to the semifinals. The first battle is Willis versus Wyatt. Willis starts. Wyatt will respond. We're going to get Willis up on the screen. I'm excited. This is a good battle. Oh, man.
Okay, check. What Willis start or Wyatt?
Willis starts.
Okay. Willis, ready? Clothes up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Wyatt responds. Clubs up. Ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
This is how we chill from 93 till. This is how we
Okay, second round. Wheels start. Close up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Okay, Wyatt, response, close up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
This is how we chill from 90. This is how we chill from 93.2.
Okay, the final. Wheels, close up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
I'm in the streets here every day, feeling the heat wave. Get some money,
Power
but no,
move.
it ain't funny. Stuck up in the world.
Okay, the last one for Wyatt Davis. Close up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise.
Saturday. You ain't seen the struggle. It ain't nothing subtle. Got no business out here starting trouble.
Ya está, así termina la primera semifinal entre
Wow.
Willie Hills y Wyatt Davis.
Vote 1 for Willis, 2 for Wyatt. We are going to launch the poll. 1 for Willis, 2 for Wyatt.
Aquí hay réplica.
Oh, and now in the semifinals, there's also a tie. You can vote 1 for Willis, 2 for Wyatt. Replica means tie. We'll have to put that in English. Replica means tie.
¿Qué onda, mi Kevin? Bueno, número 1 para Willie Hills, número 2 para Wyatt Davis y número 3 para la réplica. Y yo también estoy como la audiencia, estoy pidiendo una réplica. Estuvo buenísima, está bien difícil. Y bueno, yo creo que nos vamos ya con este, cerramos. Ahí está. Y la audiencia, the audience, it's tie.
Replica. That is a tie. The audience votes tie. Very good, everybody. That is interesting. Let's now, this time we will start with Matt. Mr. Juggle Sensei, what do you think, bud?
Woo! Yeah, I've done a lot of these battles. This is one of the tightest ones for sure. Normally, you know me, I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I have my opinion. First round, all I wrote under Willis was he's feeling it. Yeah, woo, that first round. And Wyatt's first round was really good, but just a hair behind in my opinion. So first round goes to Willis. Second round, exactly the opposite. You know what I wrote? I just wrote under Wyatt, winner. Second round, done. Then it comes down to the third round. At first, Wyatt, once again, when we talk about musicality, your first 10 to 20 seconds didn't fit the music that was then playing in terms of beat count and movement and what you're doing. But then you went to the toss juggling and it actually fit. Nice swagger at the end. Fantastic. Then I go over to Willis, who went first. Notice he moved to his right to use the higher part of the ceiling for the multiplex start. And then boom, 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 he's off and running. Super fast, Cobra. The knee stall, devil stick, TikTok is bread and butter. Saw that several times. Very nice. So I got these third rounds I got to decide between. Nope. Replica.
Ooh, second replica vote from the Juggle Sensei.
Another one. I want another round.
Vivica, what do you think?
That's hilarious. I was trying so hard and I came up with a winner and I was like, I could do this. I could do a winner. So the first round, for Willis, my notes were about how consistent the sections were, how well the manipulation fed into the juggling and made sort of a unified thing. For Wyatt, it was really just about the grace, the flow, the variety. Second round, I loved Willis's shoulder roll routine. For Wyatt, I wrote down surprising. It just kept doing something different for me. It wasn't the same thing over and over. I really liked how I didn't know what I was going to get next. And it's not, and I think a part of this is really biased by the space, that Willis is in that small space and has to move to find a little bit more ceiling. And Wyatt is just all over the room and gets to take advantage of the space, which obviously we're trying to be fair about. In the third round, I think that really came across where Willis did the really tight pattern. And it was just like, how much can I do right here on my body? How much can I do all over it? And it was so much fun to watch. And Wyatt, just the grace and the surprising and different things. And so I did have a pick, but I love watching both of these guys juggle and I'm delighted to vote replica. So we get to see some more of them.
Oh, triple replica. Wow. All right, competitors, just a few seconds to get ready. Wyatt will start this time. This is one round, and there's no replica judges on this next one. The finals can go into double tie, but not the semifinals. So you got one round, 30 seconds for all the marbles. We will go to Wyatt. Tinoco, start us off.
Okay, Wyatt, start. Gloves up, ready, set, go. Battle night, tie.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some
Okay, Willis, response. Clothes up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
We don't want them knocking at our door. Sick of all the killing, women and children. Wake up, y'all, we need a revolution. Said we need a revolution.
Tinoco, launch the poll. This time, listen, it's 1 for Wyatt, 2 for Willis. 1 for Wyatt, 2 for Willis. No replica, no tie.
Ok, dilos de nuevo. Uno para Wyatt y 2 para Willis. ¿Sí?
Sí.
Ok. 1 para Wyatt y 2 para Willis y ¡pum! Otra vez réplica de fuego. Salió fuego en las pantallas de todas las personas que están viendo la Battle Night del día de hoy. Y ahora es que digo una frase del Kevin. Qué bueno que no estoy de juez el día de hoy porque está muy difícil la decisión. Increíble. ¿Cómo la ves, Kevin?
Absolutely. He's saying there's a great, we say it a lot, but thank goodness I'm not a judge because sometimes it's really, really hard. So make sure you get that vote in. And that was just a great round. 2 different epic styles, a West Coast showdown of club talent. Thank you so much to both competitors. All right, let's.
Ahí cerramos y el voto se lo lleva al participante número 1. Ya te apareció, ahí está. El voto es para el participante número 1. Wyatt Davis.
Public votes for Wyatt. We are headed to Vivica. All right, your thoughts and vote.
Gotta unmute myself and clear the poll. All right. I love getting to see you guys juggle. I love what both of you were doing. Willis got to show us his real mastery of this style he's developed and just push it and take it further. And just really show us what he had. But Wyatt, it felt like you saved us a routine. Like you weren't just showing us more skills. You're putting something together and putting on a show. It was great, both of you. My vote's for Wyatt.
Vivica votes for Wyatt. So our final judge, Juggle Sensei, what are your thoughts?
Short and sweet. The people have spoken, and I couldn't agree more. Willis, you got great stuff. Of course, a master of that technique. Wyatt's got a little deeper bag of tricks, a little deeper pockets, and so he pulls more stuff out, and he just keeps pulling it out, and then you're just buried. You're buried underneath it. But that's not to say you didn't put up one hell of a fight, man. Woo! That's one of the toughest rounds I've ever judged in every battle. I've been doing battles since like 2003 in EJC, right? Great stuff. Props to both of you. Respect.
Nice. All right, Wyatt moves on, which means Wyatt, win or lose in the final, Mr. Davis, you have a spot in the grand final in November as one of the top 2. Willis, I agree with Matt. That was a hell of a fight. You threw down. Talk to us, bud. What was your experience?
That was super fun. To be honest, I was kind of not expecting to move past 1 round. So I had no idea that I had to go up against such an amazing performance. So props, Wyatt. That was awesome. Yeah, that was super fun.
Fantastic, Willis. Your style, you've come along so fast. I remember first seeing some of your Facebook videos like, who is this person? Oh my God. Anyway, we love you, man. Epic club juggling. Thank you so much, Willis. Appreciate you being here. Our second semi-final of the night is Zoe versus Spades. Zoe will begin. Spades will respond. Zoe begins. Spades responds. And this is the second semifinal of the night. Here we go. Tinoco, take it away.
Okay, so start. And Tyler, Tyler respond?
Yes.
Okay, so ready? Okay, smile, close up, ready, set, go, battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay. Tyler, respond. Close up. Ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Okay, this is the response, the Tyler. And so it starts, close up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Okay, Tyler, respond. Gloves up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Good motion cheer. Okay, the last one, fight, gloves up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Okay, response. Oh, super response. The Tyler, gloves up, gloves on, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Yes.
Our son finish. Ruido, ruido, ruido para Tyler.
Okay, we're gonna launch the polling. It's vote 1 for Zoe and 2 for Tyler Spades. 1 for Zoe, 2 for Spades.
Ok, déjalo vuelvo a lanzar porque está
N-
aquí.
And yes, replica. You
No,
can also
con
type.
réplica, con réplica. Ok,
Yeah,
sorry. Ahí
close
está.
that one. We're relaunch.
Launch. Ok. Repeat.
1 for Zoe, 2 for spades. 1 Zoe, 2 spades.
Número para Zoe, 1 para Zoe, 2 para Tyler.
Sí.
Y número 3 para la réplica.
Sí.
Y bueno, otra vez, batalla. Me gusta mucho el estilo que está manejando Zoe. Yo me voy por ahí, la verdad. Y Tyler también estuvo súper bien ahí en los movimientos y el movimiento final con las clavas de LED, deslumbrando a todos en la Battle Night. Ok, vamos a cerrar el poll y el voto del público es para el participante número 1, Zoe.
Fantastico. Other vote goes to Zoe. This time to Mr. Matt Hall first.
All right. Woo. So notes. Okay. Not only was this a battle of characters, but of the accoutrement. Right. I got the stormtrooper stage left, or I got the ganja plant stage left. I'm going out of my mind here. But then let's talk about what they did. And Tyler's also fighting, you know, the changing of the light outdoors, the weird lighting. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody hates juggling at dusk when it's getting dark and then light and then you're backlit. But first round, all I wrote for Zoe was, damn, it was on. Round 1, Zoe for sure. Then in round 2, Spades comes back, even with the old classic, that the little triangle on the wrist. The only thing you didn't do was put it on your head and go like with the triangle. I was like, if he puts it on his head, I'm going to lose my mind. But it was good. But then Zoe had a droppier section, but she kept upping. Like he did scissors, she did better or more funky scissors. And even in round 2. So that kept it close. And then same thing, he's doing body throws and recumbent moves and stuff. But then she starts doing kind of a Mills mess in flat and then throwing back crosses in as the third throw, as the under the arm throw. So she was responding, I think, to him, whether unconsciously or consciously. I was feeling that. I like that a lot on top of everything else that Zoe was doing. And then, of course, Tyler, my man, the glow clubs, the chain, the hood again. If you'd hit the 3 club plus shoe fountain, I might have gone for it, but I'm going with Zoe.
Juggle Sensei votes for
Close.
Zoe.
It was very close.
And even though it's set, we
Very,
still
very
want your
close.
thoughts and your vote, Vivica. What do you think?
Thank you, Kevin. This one was much harder for me than I was expecting. It really was. The first round, Zoe's so clean and flowy, and I really loved the big flat patterns getting stopped with a trap. I love the contrast of that, where you see the huge flow of the club, and then it's stopped in, you know, in mid spin. But it's very complimentary. It was very clean. It's very graceful. Spades, another costume change coming into it. And then I was really saying, your style is so different. It's so loose. It's all over the place. And then I'm like, but he's not dropping, but he's not struggling, but he's pulling off these tricks. And I was like, it's a totally different thing. It looks like it's all wild and Zoe looks so controlled, but you're nailing it. Like you're getting what you set out to do. So that made it really hard to choose. Round 2, I'll go backwards. Spades comes in with the flossing, with the dancing, with the energy. And then you're doing that thing with the batting the clubs, which I always associate with Vova Galchenko. I think that's the first time I saw it, but it's a really pretty trick. Then Zoe came out, and round 2 was a little bit droppier, it was a little bit harder, but it was a completely different routine. It was a completely different look. It was a completely different thing. And round 3, yeah, Spades with the glow costume, the shoe this time, you know, and I'm like, well, is he overplaying the gimmicks, but he's still getting it on and off. But Zoe, third completely different routine. This one was all about traps and stops. And so I was really torn, but I said in the beginning, Kevin said, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And I said, routining. I said, I want to see something different in all 3 routines, and I got to stick with what I said. So my vote is also for Zoe. Congratulations.
All
Thank
right.
you both for a great show.
There it is. Zoe moves on. Congratulations, Zoe. Along with being in tonight's final, you've secured a spot in the grand final in November. All right, Spades.
Hey.
You have been one of the funnest competitors with the dog trick, the mask, the costume changes, the ganja plant, the glow club shadow figure at the end.
We're in
Seriously,
Oregon.
You've added something that other people aren't really doing, and it lights up Battle Night. So thank you so much. What was your experience?
I had a great time. Thank you so much for inviting me. I was very surprised to even be invited to perform, and I knew that if I did, I would compensate for my own insecurities through a lot of shenanigans. And so I think I also am a good juggler, but at the same time, who doesn't love shenanigans, especially if there's a cute dog involved?
Beautiful. Thank you so much, man. That was so fun. Next time if I get to compete again, I'm going to bring some of that to liven up the comp. Thanks again, bud. Killed it.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We are going to be heading very shortly into the grand final. Again, the top two competitors, in this case, Wyatt Davis and Zoe Shugart, are both headed to a championship in November. And the winners, the top two from each night, will compete in that for the grand finals. The final for Battle Night is specifically and generously sponsored by Cosmos Malabares. Cosmos Malabares. Morgan, if we can get some Cosmos links in the chat, website, Facebook page. We're talking generous prizes for the top three competitors, not just the winner, but generous prizes. Next week, we will be laying out and announcing what the finals prizes are. But to say that they've been generous is an understatement. So some real love to Cosmos Malabares. Mil gracias a Cosmos para ser el patrocinador de los finals de Battle Night USA. All right, the final is set. Oh my God, I'm excited. When the final's over, don't just leave. No sales después del final porque el fiesta. After the final, we're going to have a grand fiesta. Put on some music. Just rotate whoever's got their camera on for some fun and some fellowship and togetherness and some club juggling. Grab your clubs or not, or any other prop. Stick around for the party after the final. And what a final it is. We have Wyatt Davis versus Zoe Shugart. Based on some equations here, Zoe will start. Wyatt will respond. Zoe begins. Wyatt responds. I'm going to head over to Zoe now. We'll give you a few seconds. You can get ready, get situated, take a breath. All right.
This is the first final, the Battle Night USA edition. So is start, clubs up, ready, set, go, Battle Night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Response, clubs up, ready, set, go, Battle Night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
second round. So it starts. Close up. Ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Okay, Wyatt, response. Close up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
The final round. Close up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Finish him. Okay, Wyatt, close up, ready, set, go. Battle night.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Wow, great battle. Que batalla, que batalla. All right, we're going to launch the poll with the replica,
Okay, the poll
with
is
the,
alright.
with
Okay.
the tie. 1 for Zoe, 2 for Spades. Vote 1 for Zoe, 2. Pardon me, sorry, Wyatt. 1 for Zoe, 2 for Wyatt. 1 for Zoe, 2 for Wyatt. 1 for Zoe, 2 for Wyatt. Wow, ¿qué piensas, Tinoco?
1 para Zoe y 2 para Wyatt.
Qué gran final.
Ok, pues ahí está cerrado, está cerrado. Están votando réplica también y la gente está decidida y se van a ir por el participante número 1 con la final de fuego, tremendísima final entre Wyatt y Zoe, y el público pide al participante número 1, Zoe. Se lleva el punto del público, Zoe.
Public vote goes to Zoe. go to Vivica first this time. Public vote goes to Zoe. All right, Vivica.
Wow, this was the toughest one of the evening. Every single round, each competitor showed us something new. Like we really saw something we hadn't seen yet in the night. I felt like in every single round. I'm kind of tempted to say, oh, I can't say replica.
You can vote tie. Yes.
Well, I had a leaning, but I'd like to see a little more. So I'm gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
Vivica votes replica tie. Headed over to the Juggle Sensei.
Vivica, you put it all on me, didn't you?
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I just wanted to see more juggling, dude.
It's all good. Knew the job was dangerous when I took it. So here we go. First round, Zoe with 2 drops, Wyatt with only 1 on that piddly little, like to the scissor at the very end. And you just go like, forget it. I'll put it right there. Awesome. I think Wyatt wins first round. Clearly, first round. Second round, Zoe wins it. The Lego fan right at the start, the balances, the anti-spin. I was feeling it. The second round for Wyatt felt a little more choppy, a little more off. And then the third round, both people were hitting. Zoe taking the risk on a new opening. Once again, just like everything, every battle has a story. You got to tell a story, the beginning, middle, and end, right? The up rock, the floor work, and then the freeze to finish it. Start taking a risk on that 3 fish kind of stall to start. That's risky. And then after like 1 drop to finish on the manipulation, not go back to the toss juggling. Super gutsy. I liked it a lot. And then Wyatt gets the change of music halfway through his routine, which is crazy. But then he immediately goes to the toss juggling. He switches. I don't know if you did that consciously. I think you did. And then you almost had that big pow, right? Remember the one that you dropped the backdrop, you dropped that club, you had the other balance, and that one right on the beat too. If you catch it, I'm going for Zoe.
The Juggle Sensei votes for Zoe. That's 2 votes for Zoe and 1 for tie, meaning Zoe takes the championship. Zoe will be with you in a second. First, we are going to stop in and say hi to Wyatt. A very close battle. Wyatt, you had me so inspired with all the shapes, man. The lines and the moving and collapsing. You are so amazing. I'm really thrilled you're in the grand final. Talk to us. What was your experience?
That was super epic. Yeah, thanks for putting these together. I love watching the battle night. There's so much good juggling every week. Zoe came out and killed it. I love watching her juggle. It's super nice. Just really nice movements and stuff. And the whole thing was just, I was sweating the whole time. It was super intense, but it was a good time. Thank you.
Oh,
Bravo,
wow.
bravo.
Thank you so much, Wyatt. Epic juggling all night. And now we're headed over to our very first champion for Battle Night USA, the incredible club juggler, Zoe Shugart. Zoe, how you feeling? Talk to us.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ruido para Zoe!
I just want to say, like, holy crap, that was like the most nerve-wracking thing ever. Like, Wyatt, you were killing it. Like, that was such a fun like battle through and through. Everyone else, and like, I just thank you to Kevin, Tanoko, Flaka, Matt, Vivica for all being here and like bringing community together. This has been such a needed part of a lot of isolation. So thank you. This has been amazing.
And thank you, and congratulations. Congratulations. We will get your invite in, and you and Wyatt, to the finals in November, get you some dates. But in the meantime, I hope you'll join us for some of the remaining battle nights, and that goes the same to all of you. Before the party, we're just going to have some closing words from our special guests, Mr. Matt Hall, the Juggle Sensei.
Well, first of all, I gotta thank Flaka and everybody on that side, and Kevin on this side, and everybody putting these together. These are amazing. I one of these days I got to get off my butt and actually participate and get in the battle. But for now, I'm enjoying the seat. I enjoy the view. It's been fantastic. This one was even tougher than the Canada one, the Mexico one, and the US one that Jeremiah Johnson won. This one was tough. Not a lot of fat on this steak. It was hot. It was hot. And I can't wait to be judging the next one in like a week or two, right, Kevin?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll be there. Every Friday at school and stuff like that.
Thank you so much. Always great insight into the juggling and mindset of battle. Appreciate you, Matt. Our other special guest judge from New York, Vivica. How was your experience?
It was just such a joy to be here. It was such a treat. It's a treat every week. Well, now sometimes twice a week with Mexico on Wednesdays. For those of you who don't know, the Mexican League is happening on Wednesdays, right while the US League is happening on Fridays. Somebody's talking. I don't know who's talking. Maybe they're not talking to me. So it was really a joy to be here. I know a lot of people in the juggling community, and I did not know, I think, 6 of the competitors tonight from my own country, and that was such a treat. It was such a treat to see that range of styles and those new to me faces, and I love seeing all the jugglers around our country and through Battle Night around the world, and I was really honored and grateful to be a part of it. Thank you all. Keep it all going.
Thank you. That was some great good stuff. All right. Let's go over to a staple in Battle Night, someone who helps make it happen, helps us with the more technical elements, brings it to YouTube, but also technical support. The very talented Mr. Richard Hartnell. Thank you so much for your help, Richard. You got any closing words? Yeah, if you're doing any kind of virtual event, anything, you should look into working with Richard. All right. Next, we have a production assistant, Mr. Morgan Bennett. He didn't even know he was going to be on camera, but he's been helping me with links. He did tech rehearsals. I really bothered this guy to help make this event happen. So thank you, Morgan. What do you think?
Oh man, I'm just so honored to be here. Like, I feel like I've made it. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. I think I watched one of the first Battle Nights, and it's so amazing to have seen what it's done. It's so cool, and I'm just so honored to be here and inspired by everybody here, and delighted to call you my friends.
Thank you, Morgan. And finally, in terms of special guests, none are more special than Tinoco and La Flaca when it comes to Battle Night, because this is their creation. I came along and I'm co-producing, but they started this. Me voy a tratar a traducir para ustedes. I will try to translate. Háblanos, talk to us.
Ok, pues primero que nada, bienvenidos a la Battle Night. Muchos de ustedes no habían estado presentes. Tenemos meses de trabajo detrás de este proyecto de la USA League de Battle Night. Agradezco a todas las personas que están interesadas en sumarse al proyecto, a Morgan, a Viveca, Richard, Kevin, todos los participantes, y a Cynthia Huitrón, que también está apoyando siempre este lado, es también producción de la Battle Night. Y pues nada, muy contento de estar en la Battle Night USA con otras personas nuevas, y pues bueno, que el malabarismo crezca a través de todas las amistades que tenemos en el mundo. Cynthia, ¿quieres decir algo?
Pues nada, la verdad es todo un honor estar aquí con grandes malabaristas compartiendo virtualmente y romper esa barrera que divide nuestros países. Muchas felicidades a Zoe y pues felicidades a todos los participantes son maravillosos. Gracias por seguir el proyecto y muchas gracias a todos los que forman parte de esta gran comunidad de las Battle Nights. Así que fuerte el aplauso para todos ustedes también.
I'm going to do my best to translate very quickly. Kinoko is just very happy, overjoyed to see so many people come and to see months of work come to fruition in a new country. This has been 4 months worth of battle nights growing. I tell you, our first battle night was not as smooth as this battle night, but things have really grown, and it's been 4 months of work, and he's just so happy to see. Cynthia is also incredibly happy. She says it's great to see the juggling and for our countries to get to connect in this way and just share that happiness and that energy. And they're just both so happy and thrilled that Battle Night USA is happening. I guess technically I would be the last sponsor. I sponsored the Zoom room, and I also do a lot of tech support for the event. I'm just going to put a few links into the chat. This is I'm 40 years old, people, but I am on TikTok, so you can check out some Club Motion juggling links. That's not just me, that's me and my crew. We do a lot of juggling, we post a lot of videos, and we support Battle Night. Finally, I will really want to one more time give a big shout out to our sponsors, Cosmos Malabares, and just scrolling to my video. I'm high tech, I swear. And Ka Ocho Juggling. These are amazing companies, juggling prop companies. They're worth checking out. More on sponsors and other prizes later. In the meantime, we like to end Battle Night with a fiesta. You can, we encourage you to turn on your videos. And if you want to club juggle, and we might feature you. If you just want to stand there and smile, we might feature you. Turn your videos on if you want to be part of the fiesta. Tinoco's going to start some music. Tinoco va a tocar música para la fiesta. Thank you for coming to Battle Night. You did it. Congratulations to Zoe for the grand victory. Have a great night, everyone. We're going to sit around, have a party for a while. Just feature some of you. We love you all. El Campeona.
Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5-3-1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Northside, Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5-3-1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Estamos preparados que comience la función. El cuerpo ha calentado, el cerebro lo pongo en on. Comienza las numerologías, practicando así todos los días para que así la rutina me salga real. Sacando técnicas por cualquier parte del mundo, el arte, la esencia, disciplina, mezclo todo junto. Inspiración, energía, equilibrio que van de la mano, sacando lo mejor de mí, mi hermano. Sin tantas excusas, sin tantas pausas, busco lograr el objetivo, derecha a la flecha. El malabar es lo que me inspira, que no ha caducado de hoy en día hasta la fecha. Sin más preámbulos, que comience el versus. Noches de Battles Night, veremos esta noche quién el primer lugar se lo va a llevar. Damas y caballeros, es hora de disfrutar. Northside, Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5-3-1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Northside, Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5-3-1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Balanceándome en esta cuerda floja, forjando mi destino. Que no se nos olvide de dónde venimos, por si algún día queremos regresar. Recuerda, aquí forever está tu fan. Hora del show, de sacar la energía que llevo adentro, a concentrarme y usar mi cuerpo como templo. Con altas y bajas a la vida, echándole sazón. Que no se nos olvide, el arte se hace con pasión. Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5-3-1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Northside, Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5-3-1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Northside, yepa, yepa, Northside, yepa, juggling, Northside, juggling, juggling, Northside. Yeah. What up? Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5, 3, 1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo, Northside. Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5, 3, 1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Estamos preparados que comience la función. El cuerpo ha calentado el cerebro, lo pongo en on. Comienza las numerologías, practicando así todos los días para que así la rutina me salga real. Sacando técnicas por cualquier parte del mundo. El arte, la esencia, disciplina, mezclado todo junto. Inspiración, energía, equilibrio que van de la mano. Sacando lo mejor de mí, mi hermano. Sin tantas excusas, sin tantas pausas, busco lograr el objetivo, derecha flecha. El malabar es lo que me inspira, que no ha caducado de hoy en día, fecha. Sin más preámbulos, que comience el versus. Noches de Battles Night, veremos esta noche quién el primer lugar se lo va a llevar. Damas y caballeros, es hora de disfrutar. Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5, 3, 1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo, Northside. Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5, 3, 1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo. Balanceándome en esta cuerda floja, forjando mi destino. Que no se nos olvide de dónde venimos, por si algún día queremos regresar. Recuerda, aquí forever está tu fan. Hora del show, de sacar la energía que llevo adentro, a concentrarme y usar mi cuerpo como templo. Con altas y bajas a la vida, echándole sazón. Que no se nos olvide el arte, se hace con pasión. Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5, 3, 1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo, Northside. Uniciclo Laguna en la casa, representando las ganas y la constancia. 5, 3, 1, estamos en movimiento. La vida es una, tira las clavas al cielo, Northside. Yepa, yepa, Northside. Yepa, juggling, Northside. Juggling, juggling, Northside.
Con esta nos vamos, Kevin, ¿o qué onda?
Ya nos
¿Qué onda,
vamos.
Amy?
Kevin, todavía.
Mil gracias. Thank you so much to everyone. Have a great night. Next Friday is the next Battle Night USA.
Wednesdays.
Wednesday, miércoles, Wednesday, same thing, Mexico League. They're going to have their champions. We're going to have our champions. We're going to do a European one, and all of them are going to face off in January. We got big plans, people. Thank you so much for being a part of them. We love you. If you could, do us a favor, post on social media. Be like, Battle Night was great. If you enjoyed your experience, I'm directly asking you on whatever social media you have to just do a quick, I enjoyed it, and that will help us grow. Lots of love, everyone. Have a great night.